Welcome everybody. My theme at the moment is maintaining a healthy, strong and flexible spine. So it's really important to work on strengthening our core muscles, our abdominal muscles. And today I'm going to give you some methods to do that. I'm going to do 3 sequences where we'll practice that. So come and sit still a moment, soften the shoulders, soften the eyes. I'll tell you a little bit about the spine, why everything's so important. The spine is, as you know, the basic support of our body. It's structural and neurological core. Our spine runs from our brain all the way down to the top of our lumbar, L1 or L2. And it's the main pathway of our nervous system. All our bodily functions depend on these nerves. The spinal cord is protected by the vertebrae, which are controlled by layers of muscles and ligaments that run up and down the spine, governing posture and movements. So over time, with bad habits, the perfect posture with which we were born becomes distorted. And we need to unravel these distortions and ease out tension so we can get back into a state of balance. And our yoga practice, our postures involve lengthening and strengthening these muscles along the spine to counteract compression of the discs, which cause shrinkage with age and is a big contributor to osteoporosis. So these postures that we're going to do today are really going to strengthen our abdominal muscles, and we'll work to ease out those muscles that run along the spine. Make some more space between our vertebrae. Start with a little breath to re-energize you. The three parts Taoist breath. So sit tall, get comfy. You don't have to sit cross-legged. You're going to breathe in and draw that energy up. Grow tall. Exhale and spread it around. Palms come up with the inhale to the shoulders and round the back. Big stretch there. The palms come up. We come into a little back bend with the in-breath. Exhale to the earth. Fold forwards. And come again. Just 2 more. The in-breath brings us up. Big stretch out to the sides. Inhale back to the shoulders. Exhale, C-shape the spine. Get a nice stretch between the shoulders. A little back bend here. And greetings to the earth. And 1 more. So a nice lift of energy as you come up. And then the release. The in-breath. The out-breath. Big stretch. And 1 more. And come to the earth. Couple of breaths here. And give yourself time to arrive. And breathe in between the shoulders. Breathe out, relax the hips. Breathe in, softening in between the shoulders. Breathing out, letting go through the hips. Coming up lovely and slowly, curling up, easing out the shoulders. Let's come on to hands and knees. So cat-cow, which you're probably familiar with. Toes tucked under or not, it's up to you. Make a firm foundation. And these gentle extensions and flexions of the spine in your own time. So we need to move the spine 4 ways. We need to extend. This is an extension, a back bend. Flexing is your forward bend. some side bends or lateral stretches, which we don't often do in our daily life, do we? And rotations, the twists, all equally important to maintain that spinal health. A lovely flow with your breath here. You might even shut your eyes as we work in this basic body movements. Movement and breath coordinated. Good. Do the one you're on and one more. And when you've done the one more, we're going to sit back. Give your wrists a shake. So the next thing we're going to do is called spinal flossing or neuromobilization. It's quite simple really, but it's a bit the opposite to what you're used to. Think about your spinal cord running from your brain all the way down to the top of the lumbar. And it can glide, it can move about 1.5 centimetres. And this is what we're going to do. It's very beneficial for the function of your nerves. It's good to ease out sciatica and the muscles and ligaments around the spine, and also good for your back. Let me demonstrate. So it's really counterintuitive to what you normally do. You can tuck the toes under or not. So normally you'd round the back when you come back, but I'm going to breathe in and look up. And as I come into a sort of up dog or baby plank, I look down with the out breath. So you come back, you're gliding the spinal cord down as you breathe in and look up. As you come forward with the out breath, you're drawing it up. Carry on with me. In breath, we're drawing it down. Just visualize it gliding up, pull it up, and glide it down with the movement. Spinal flossing. Mobility in the spinal cord really is beneficial for the nerves. Go with the breath. Get a rhythm in your practice. It's going to be quite soothing, this, can't it? Maybe try and have a little practice every day of it. You've got the video, so you won't forget. Come back. So we're going to think about these nice strong abdominal muscles, and this next one is called the brace and space. I'm going to sit in and kneel with my toes tucked under. Turn around so you can see me. Your little pinky fingers are at the top of your pelvis there. Come up high, actually, a high kneel I would start with, and your thumbs are on the lowest ribs. I'm going to make some space, so pull the thumbs up and push the pinky fingers down, and press your middle fingers into the abdomen. And press the abdomen against the middle fingers. So you've got, not rock hard, about 20%. You can feel this. Feel this bracing of the fingers against that strong abdomen. Got this nice corset of strength there. We can move in this. Keep that corset and sit back and come up. So I've purposely done that wrong. When you come back, you want to take your nose forward and take your hips back. Good. You want to keep the spine in neutral, push the hips forward. So really keeping that brace and space, pushing the fingers against the abdomen. firming up the abdomen, going slowly. Good. You can really feel that engaging and working, I hope. I'm going to do 2 more like this. I think it starts to make the wrists ache, doesn't it? So try to relax them. Try not to push too hard. Come up one more time. Push the hips forward. So you've got that. Just do it from standing up now. Step your right foot forward. Come to standing. Keep the brace in space. So simply keep the knees soft and come forward to a half forward bend. And you're moving from the hips as you push them forward and you come up. That's it. Keep the knees soft. Keep the brace and spacing. Go slowly with awareness. And we need this support throughout all our postures. Stay with it. You're doing really well. Let's just do 2 more. Just 2 more. And 1 more. Come and stand tall. Relax. I felt it quite strongly in my wrists. Let's come and do a dangle. And hang there. So spine just hang from the pelvis. The neck's long. You can have a wiggle. Oh. Just visualise your beautifully free, healthy spine just flowing over your pelvis. Great. Come on to hands and knees. To maintain a strong and healthy spine, we need endurance. And this is best done by repetitions. Repetitions are descending pyramids. I'm going to give you options, and you can always rest when you want to. And I'm going to time you in these next 3 postures. These next 3 postures are called the Mcgill Big Three. They were invented by Professor Stuart Mcgill, who's a spinal surgeon in Vancouver. And they're really important to strengthen our core muscles to support our spine. Just looking. So that's a little bit of a problem as my battery has just run out on where I'm going to time you. So relax a moment while I go outside and I get something else to time you with, such as my phone. Here I am. I'm sure the professional people don't do it like this, but you had a bit of a rest, didn't you? I don't like doing it with my phone either. I prefer my iPad. So this one is called Bird Dog. Probably familiar with you if you've done Pilates. Let me demonstrate. You're on hands and knees. I'm going to take your right leg back and just slide it along the mat. Flex the foot and lift it. Now flexing the foot is going to sort of take a little bit of strength up into the thigh, the back of the thigh. the glutes and the low back. And I'm not lifting my leg like that, you notice. It's just a few inches off the ground because that's going to maintain a nice neutral lumbar spine. Keep the hips level and look after the low back. Okay. Zip up those tummy muscles and push back through the ball of the foot, the heel. And then we're going to release the left arm and we're going to reach. And your neck's in line with the spine, so you look down and you make a fist, because then you get a little bit of strength up through the shoulder. And that's the posture. So come into that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to time you. We're going to do 30 seconds on each side. So try to do that. If it's too much, you have a rest. It's absolutely fine. So come into it slowly, slide the leg back and lift just a few inches off the floor. Firm the tummy muscles up. I'm going to start now. Release the left arm. Follow the breath. So really making that fist, and you feel a little bit of resonance of the movement up in the shoulder, a bit of strength there. And you push through the ball of the foot, the heel. And that gives us a little bit of support through the thigh, the glutes, the low back. Keep with it. We're nearly there. We're doing so well here. Keep breathing. And we are there. 3, 2, 1. Come down. Fabulous. That was really good. We're going to do the other side. So start to set up. Great. I've just got to set this again. Brilliant. So you're going to slide the left leg back and keep it level. Lift it just a little bit. Engage those core muscles. Right arm comes out, make a fist. 30 seconds from now. Keep looking down at the mat, neck in line with the spine. So really sort of stiffen the left wrist so it can support you. Spread the fingers out and take the weight to the base of the thumb and the index finger. Stay strong, keep breathing. And we're nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Fabulous. That's great. So that wasn't too bad. If that's enough for you, stage 1, take a rest now. Just lay on your tummy and take a rest. Otherwise, if you're still with me, we'll go for 20 on each side. So slide the right leg back, not too high, remember. Reach out through the left arm. Stay with the breath. Remember the brace in space, don't lose it. There we go again. 3, 2, 1. Fabulous. Let's do the other side. It's getting easy now, isn't it? Slide the left leg back, just a little way. Flex the foot. Make a fist and reach out through the right arm. We'll start from now. So keep lengthening the right arm as if you're reaching out of the shoulders and reaching the leg away from the waist even. Engage that core. And we're nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Well done. That's brilliant. Either take a rest or we'll just hold for 10. Only 10 this time. Get ready to go. Slide the right leg back. Stretch to the left arm. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Ready for the other side. And we'll come again. Slide the left leg back. And you're ready to start. Really stiffen that wrist. Our wrist can be quite weak, but this is also quite strengthening. 3, 2, 1. Very well done. That's brilliant. Let's just make an energetic bracelet here. How did that feel? Hopefully okay. So the next big one is the plank. You'll be glad to know. And we're going to do the same. We're going to hold it for 20, 15, and then 10. Okay. Oh, actually we're not. That's the next exercise. Sorry. We're going to hold it for 60. But some of you will hold it for 20, some of you will hold it for 40, some will hold it for 60. Okay. So let's get you set up. Sort this timer out. So setting up, I think it's quite good to do it on elbows. So come down into Sphinx. We start from Sphinx. Okay. Elbow plant, which could be like that. That's perfectly okay for stage 1 people. Otherwise, we can tuck the toes under. So take time to set up and really engage those tummy muscles. Get that brace and space. And we'll hold for 60, and I'll tell you when we get to 20, 40 and 60, then you can come down if you want to. Okay, ready to go. Push down with the elbows, broaden across the shoulders. Keep the neck long, look down at the mat. Well done, 20 seconds people, come and have a rest. Stay with the breath. Feel you can draw your front hip bones towards the front, and that's really going to keep the tummy nice and supported there. That's 40 seconds. Come down if you've had enough. Keep the knees soft. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, well done. It's quite nice to come into this flapping fish and take a break. Bend one knee and relax and let go. And allow yourself to soften. Your shoulders to soften, your eyes to soften. Coming up slowly when you're ready, take your time. There's just one more exercise in this sequence. So you're probably used to doing crunches when you're working the abdomen. I've been teaching that, but I found a better way. This is what you're probably doing, isn't it? Like that. And that's not very good for the spine particularly. It's better to just hold it to get that strength. It's better for the back. It's better to keep the spine in neutral. So let me show you. This is called the curl up. You're going to straighten one leg. It doesn't really matter which one. And engage, brace and space. Engage that abdominal strength, that core strength. Okay. I think, actually bend your knees again. I think it's quite good to take your hands under your low back, under your lumbar, and that's going to support it. We've got that natural curve now. We've got the spine, the lumbar in neutral. Okay. And then when you're ready, you straighten the legs. So I'm going to give you 3 options. We can do this in 3 stages. The stage 1 people will just lift the upper body. You're lifting from the place between the breastbone. Okay. So this is what you're going to do, and you hold it like that. Okay, that's stage 1 people. You just look up at the ceiling, relax the neck. Stage 2 people, and I actually find this easier myself, lift the elbows. I sort of find they make a little cradle to support me, and I like that. Stage 3 people will lift the leg off and hover it as well. So before you even start this, you might be thinking, oh my goodness, it's my neck. It's always the neck. If you take your tongue and you press it to the back of your teeth, that can really help. It can really help to just keep the neck muscles nice and strong and support you. So think of doing that one. Okay. I'm going to time you. We will hold our first one for 20 seconds. So remember, have a think about where you want to be. If you're just going to lift up the chest, the elbows as well, or the leg. So stage 1 people, setting up there, stage 2, stage 3. And I'll start, 20 seconds. Relax your neck, look up. I'm not looking up because I'm looking at my timer. Zip up the tummy muscles. Stay with the breath. We're getting there, we're nearly there. Doing really well. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant, calm down. Just very gently bend your knees. Release the arms if you want. Take your head from side to side. Relax your neck. Good. So, just 15 and 10. Doing it again, we're just 15 and 10. Take the other leg. Okay. Set up. Press the backs of the hands into the lower back, around the lumbar. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Go for 15. Remember the brace and space. Well done, that was fabulous. Just take the neck from side to side, take a little moment to relax. And it's only 10 now, you'll be glad to know. Just 10. So set up. Remember to push the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Lift the elbows if you're going to, lift the leg otherwise. Same leg. Stay with the breath. Keep smiling. 2, 3. Ah. Oh, how do you feel? Hopefully not too bad. Just take your neck from side to side. Relax. Draw your knees into your chest. You do some little circles here to ease out the back. And that was it. That was the big 3. Starting off with the spinal flossing, the brace and space, and the big 3. Hello Evie, you think it's quite funny me being on the floor, but there's no point in coming to sit on me because I'm going to roll up to sitting now. So, hello, you might be thinking it's brilliant for the neck. This is a little exercise for your neck. So you want to make fists and press them like that into your chin. A little pressure with the fist into the chin and press the chin against the fists. Hold for 10 seconds. So that might give you some relief to your neck. It helps some people and not others. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it helps you, and I've done it so you can go back and refer to it. It's a practice we've been doing in some of our full-length classes over the last few weeks. A big inhale into Prana Mudra and bring the hands all the way down to the heart. Namaste. Have a lovely rest of your day.